Hey guys, stop meowing before I literally put you upstairs. Okay, anyways, actually gonna start the podcast now. Anyways, okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Mason's Manifesto. So I know it's currently Saturday right now. For me, I'm recording this at 4:30. Hopefully, I swear it's gonna be up by like 5:15. I did forget to record this Wednesday because I realized I actually had a lot of schoolwork to do, and yeah, so here we are. So because I did that, I'm gonna try to have a special guest on, or I'll do a double bonus episode for you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you go follow my Instagram and make sure you follow on Spotify or whatever you're listening to this on. The podcast is almost on everything now. It's on Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Apple Music, everything. So you should be able to listen to it. So yeah, also I turned up the gain on my microphone because like it's in the red on my screen, on my recording thing, but like I feel like it's like really quiet when I listen to it on my phone. So hopefully it's like really loud enough. And like I hate ASMR, but like I kind of want to do it because I just love like my mic, and I got a little new mic thing to put on it, and it's just so cute. Also, I want you guys to know I'm gonna post like a behind the scenes like picture, because literally I'm not even joking. When I film these podcasts, like I'm literally playing Sims on my PC. Like I'm not even joking. I just turn the volume down so I can like make sure like my mic is working, I can hear myself, and like I don't sound stupid. But I literally play Sims because like this is literally what I would do. Like this is just like my internal thoughts. So I'm so thankful that so many people have been listening to my podcast. I just want to say that. Also, I like sound so out of breath because like I'm so full. I just got back from El Charo's and it was so good. I love Mexican food. I just love food in general. Like it's just so good. Like, yeah. Anyways, so speaking of food, so my mom went to Costco. My mom and my sister went to Costco, and tell me why they spent $1,000 at Costco. Like, what? Like, I understand Costco's bulk, but why? Like, I don't understand how they actually spent $1,000 at Costco. Also, if you hear a cat meowing in the back, it's my sister's freaking cat. She like, I don't know, she just keeps meowing for me to like pet her, and like she's just kind of being annoying. So also, if you hear like stuff in the background, I'm literally trying to look through like all of the stuff I've been posting, see what you guys want me to talk about. So I'm gonna go through. I know like some things I want to talk about, but I just want to answer some questions. So I went on the Spotify thing, and also I guess I'll like shout out the people that said it, so like they can, I don't know. Okay, so I'll go with Instagram first. So let's go. Okay, so Abigail said, what's your Roman Empire? And I feel like I was really thinking about this when I saw this question, because I was like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many, and like so I think if I just look at my life, like I think an era of my life that a lot of people don't know about except for like one person is like the 2020 29th, actually just like middle school. Like when COVID happened, I was in middle school, and I think that was like the most Roman Empire part of my life. Like maybe it'll change when I get older, but I feel like that was like my character development. Like I don't think people realize like how out of pocket I was during that time in my life. So much just lore. Like, okay, this is gonna so bad, but I have 2,500 TikTok drafts, and they still haven't got deleted. I transferred and got new phones, and they like somehow stayed. And like, I have the max storage I can get on my phone, but like TikTok takes up like 99% of it because I have so many TikTok drafts, and like I don't want to delete them because it's like they're so iconic. Like some people, like they're from like 2019, and they're just so iconic that like some people just won't understand it, and I just love them so much. That sounds so bad. I don't even post on TikTok, but I just have like so much lore in those TikToks that only certain people would ever understand from like old friend groups. So I just find that so funny. But I think my Roman Empire would have to be that. I think there's very like specific things like a part of my life that might be Roman Empire, but I think like generally my Roman Empire, honestly, my Roman Empire is probably gonna be like Glee. I love Glee. I feel like that just like I think any show that I watched during like the COVID / middle school era of my life is my Roman Empire. So like I would say that like Grey's Anatomy, Glee, Breaking Bad, like all of those shows I watched, and then plus the character development I went to, because like from the summer of like from 8th grade to 9th grade, like I looked, acted, and just like was a different person. Like I swear, ever since like I don't even know, maybe it was like this summer from like 5th to 6th, I don't even know, it's just like a little light switch like flickered in my brain, and I just felt like a different person. Like I just felt like the whole world like perspective of, like, what I saw and just, like, stuff, like, changed. And I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, that's just, like, how I felt. Like, I feel like there's just been a light switch, or, like, something flickered in my brain to the point that, like, I don't even know. So, yeah. So, that's my Roman Empire is probably just gonna be that, because I don't, like, there's a lot of, like, Roman Empire stuff. Also, I found that trend on TikTok so funny, but I guess, yeah. So, next one was potential lore from Aubrey. I guess I can talk about, like, potential lore of my life, because my lore, like, of my life goes crazy, and obviously I don't want to reveal, like, too much, because, like, yeah. But the lore of my life is actually crazy. So, like, my family lore is crazy. I'm obviously not going to say some of it just for, like, yeah. But, like, okay, so I'm the youngest, but all my siblings are half-siblings, so it's, like, really weird because we all have the same mom, or, like, 3 of my siblings have the same mom, but my other sibling has we have the same dad. And so, yeah, and I'm the youngest, so I'm 16, and my oldest sibling is 31 this year, turns 31 in February, so I'm, like, really young, and, like, the closest sibling I have is 10 years away from me, so I always kind of felt like an only child, but my sister and them had, like, kids really young, and so, like, I was an aunt at 3, and then I was an aunt again at 4. Like, I have 8 and 9 nieces and nephews in total. And, like, I love being an aunt. But it's just, like, so funny to, like, have my older nieces and nephews. Like, we kind of grew up like sisters. So, like, they don't call me, like, Auntie Addie like my younger ones do now. Which is, like, good. But, like, I don't know how to feel about that. But, like, I guess that's, like, family potential lore. Yeah, I have a lot of family. I feel like, I don't really know. Like, potential lore about me, I feel like there's not even, like, there's lore, but there's not, like, some things I just, like, can't say, so it's, like, it's, like, lore that cannot be told, so it's, like, secret lore, so, like, I'm not gonna say it. So, next one was from Molly. She just said Trisha Paytas, that's her, I don't know how to say it, honestly. She's just, like, her TikToks are so funny, but, like, she's also kind of, like, this is gonna sound so bad, but she kind of reminds me of Gabby Hanna, if you know who that is, and it's, like, funny because, sorry, anyways, it's funny because, like, she kind of, there's, like, I swear, okay, anyways, sorry, I think I hear, like, I don't know what I hear, it sounds like an engine outside is revving, but it's, like, I think I'm just tweaking, bro. I think I'm, like, anyways, moving on. Anyways, so, Trisha Paytas, she kind of reminds me of Gabby Hanna in the best way possible. She's just so random. But I think she's so funny. Like, all the weddings she had was so funny. Because I'm telling you right now, if people saw how I acted in person and I was famous, I'd be canceled immediately. Immediately. Because, like, yeah, I say, very questionable things. And then, I have, like, stuff on topic I wanted to talk about, but I went on my Spotify, so I didn't even realize I had this until I was looking at, like, the streams and stuff, which I'm also, like, so amazed at, like, how many people actually listen to the podcast, so, like, please let me guys know, like, on my Instagram or something, or, like, if you actually like my podcast, because, like, I feel like I'm just yapping half the time, that stuff people don't care about, but, like, I actually realize, like, people actually kind of like my podcast, so, like, y'all should let me know if you actually like it. So, on Instagram, I took a screenshot because I wasn't gonna keep going back. Or not on Instagram, sorry, Spotify. There's, like, a questionnaire, which I didn't even realize was on there, but I guess I activated it, or, like, yeah. So, Javier said, what are your thoughts on Screen Time Tracker? And, guys, I just want to say I'm so proud. Can you guys please congratulate me? Like, when I post the post for this podcast, can you please congratulate me in the comments, like, after you listen to this podcast, or, like, I'll post on my story. Guys, yesterday, it was 11:37, because I had work yesterday and I got home. Guys, I had, like, 5 hours of screen time. And I was so proud of myself. Like, so proud. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, how much screen time I get. And, like, a lot of my friends are like, that's not healthy. And, like, of course I know it's not healthy. They're like, oh, it's bad for your mental health. Okay, let's go ahead and look at my mental health. Like, I know. And I'm so proud. But I think these are the factors that go into why I got such low screen time yesterday. And, guys, also congratulate me again. I got my license on Wednesday, and I've been driving. And I'm actually so excited. It's been so nice actually not having to ask for rides. I just love driving. Like, it's just, like, my own little, like, thing. And I think it's also because, like, the people I hang out with, like, there's some people that I hang out with where it's, like, I can just talk. Like, I don't know. But I was so proud. Like, please, guys, like, when I saw my screen time, I was really proud. So I just want to say that. But responding to Javier's question, the screen time tracker, okay, when I do, like, I think it's cool, but it's obviously not in my favor half the time because, like, I do spend a lot of time on my phone. And the funny thing is everybody's like, why don't you use, like, other stuff? Also, sorry, if you hear little bells, it's my cat. Also, okay, my cat's name is Beulah, and she's a calico, and she's so cute. She's, like, so fluffy. I love her so much. Anyways, I just wanted to, like, shout her out because I literally love her. And I love her name. It's so unique. Like, I didn't know what to name her, and, like, Beulah is just so cute. Like, it's so different. But she's so cute. But she has a little bell on her because, like, she's a kitten, and I just wanted to make sure she doesn't get into stuff because, like, she likes to go downstairs in the laundry room or, like, where our washer and dryer is, and she'll take, like, socks. And, like, when I go to do my laundry and I, like, try to, like, match the socks together, like, I can never find them because she, like, hides them. And, like, I found, like, she creates a little bed with them, and it's, like, okay, it's cute, but, like, I need to know where she's at because why is she stealing my socks? Anyways, off topic again. But, yeah, the screen time tracker, I don't really, like, favor it, but honestly, I wish there was no screen time tracker, but it's also good so I can realize, like, oh my gosh, guys, like, why am I having 18 hours of screen time? Like, what is wrong with me? And I've kind of been more, like, trying to be better about it, and I've tried to use, because I have my PC, I have my phone, I have my iPad, I have a MacBook, I have everything, I have so many other stuff to use. It's just, I think I love just watching TikTok. I think that's where I get most of my screen time, and then also I think I get a lot of screen time from FaceTime, and I still on FaceTime, like, when I go to sleep, or if I fall asleep, it goes and it just stays on, or, like, sometimes when I'm just, like, fall asleep on Netflix or YouTube, and it just, like, plays, like, it doesn't turn off. So I think that's also why. So I've been trying to use my iPad more, so, like, my screen time isn't as high, like, at least on my phone, because I think it's that. But I just want to say I'm really proud of that. But yeah, those were, like, I'm pretty sure all the questions. Yeah, but next I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day, because okay, guys, so I'm just gonna, like, if you listen to my last episode, you guys know how I feel. But anyways, okay, so I just want to talk about me because this is my podcast. I can do what I want, and I want to talk about me because, duh, it's me. So, one thing about me is, low-key, I'm a very romantic but not romantic person. Like, I don't really love to tell people that I love them unless they say it to me. And I feel like, for me, it's really weird. I have, like, a really weird tendency, like, even with my family, like, you know when, like, you call someone, like, your mom or your dad, whatever, like, my dad, I don't think I've ever really said I love you to my dad more than, like, twice, and I'm just not a very, like, person who, like, genuinely feels love for people. I don't know if it's, like, it's not even, like, in a, like, I don't even know what type of way it's in, because it's, like, okay, I have a list in my phone to where it's, like, I list people that I quote-unquote genuinely love, but do I, though? Because, like, I feel like I tell, like, my friends, like, oh, I love you so much, but it's, like, not in, like, a serious way. Like, it's, like, in a joking way where they're, like, oh my god, Addison, like, I love you so much, and it's, like, okay, like, you just kind of say it back, and I feel like if I tell you that I love you first in, like, a serious way, then, like, it's really true. But I don't think I've ever really felt, whether it's romantic, platonically, whatever, I don't think I've ever felt that way about someone, and I don't know if that's just, like, weird, but I just don't like expressing my feelings a lot, which is, like, really bad, but that's just, like, I just don't like to, especially with, like, the whole I love you thing. Like, I don't understand how people can say, like, genuinely saying that they love someone just so casually, and maybe it's just because they do generally feel like that, maybe it's just because it comes off easier for them, but for me, I just don't really like to tell people that, because I don't know, it's just really weird. Like, I have the list of, like, I think the people that, like, I genuinely love, like, would do anything for is, like, my nieces and nephews, and, like, I just, like, you know when you just want to, like, hug someone and squeeze them so tight, like, you literally just want to, like, put them in your pocket and carry them everywhere, like, that's how I feel, like, if I do love someone, and, like, I feel like it's a different, but then I also feel like it's very different between, for me, I don't see friend and family love differently. Like, people are always like, oh, well, you should love your family, but I'm like, well, like, what if you don't? Like, what if you don't feel that way towards them? Because it's like, oh, it's your family, you should love them, but it's like, but you don't have to, because, like, I feel like there shouldn't be that obligation, that stigma that people put to be like, oh, it's your family, you should automatically do anything for them. And I just don't believe that's true, because maybe there are, like, people that do want to do stuff for the family, but I feel like, me personally, I just don't, I don't know. But then I also feel like there is a time where, like, you can, sorry, my sister's dog, Bruno is his name. He's like a pit bull. He's so cute. But he is, I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. But my thing is, like, I think there also can be this situations to where, like, you can have friends, family, people, whatever they are to you, and you cannot, quote unquote, love them, but you would do anything for them, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's more of my thing. And maybe it's just because I'm not the person, I don't really like commitment, but here's the thing. I do love that little, like, okay, I can't say things on this podcast. Okay, there's certain things I can't say, but, because okay, also, guys, this is, like, a raw podcast, so anything I say, I don't edit these. Like, my first episode, I edited because of, like, conversations that were happening in the back I didn't want you guys to hear, but other than that, these are raw podcasts. I just want you guys to know that really quick, because, like, I think people should just be authentic and, like, not change their self. So, anyways, but there's definitely stuff I can't say, but I feel like, for me, I don't have that feeling of, oh my god, you love someone. I have that feeling of when you get that text from someone, or you see their name pop up in your phone, and you just get that little jittery feeling. Like, you literally, like, kick your feet in your bed, twirling your hair for them. Like, that's me. Like, when I, like, open my phone, because I'm always on Do Not Disturb, I only have, like, certain people come through Do Not Disturb, and only if, like, I text them all or they're important to me. And when I see their name in my phone, or just, like, I'm saying just, like, in general, like, just people in general, I'm not talking about, like, a specific person, like, it's just, like, when you see their name in your phone, or you see they text you, or they see this, like, you just get that little, like, buttery, like, jittery, like, warm feeling, and I feel like that's more important to me than, like, I don't want to say it's more important than love, I just don't have that little, like, it's, like, more of, like, an enjoyment I have for people. Like, there are some people that you just could text all day, you enjoy texting them all day, you enjoy doing anything with them. Like, I think the people that you can be able to sit in a room with for, countable amount of time and just sit there and do nothing. You could just sit there in silence, and you just like, enjoy their company. Like, it's not awkward. Like, I feel like there's certain people where it's like, you love hanging out with them, but it's like, you can be yourself, but it's like, you can't sit there in that awkwardness and be comfortable. Like, I feel like for me in my life, there's certain people that I know it's like, okay, like, I don't have to alter myself at all to be around them. Like, I can just sit in my room. We could sit in a bed. We could sit anywhere in a car and just not say anything, not talk to each other, sit on our phones, whatever we're doing, silently read, silently draw, whatever you're doing, and it's just because you enjoy their vibe, everything they give off, you just enjoy their company, and I feel like that's more important to me, of having that, instead of telling people that you love them as much. And that's probably gonna sound so bad, but that's just me. But speaking of love, I hate Valentine's Day. I hate it so much. Like, Valentine's Day is it's too close. And I don't know if it's because I've never had, like, a serious relationship with anyone, because I'm sure if I was, like, dating someone right now, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to say I hate Valentine's Day, but I'm not going to say it's my favorite holiday, because me personally, I just don't think that, like, should there be a special day for you to, like, show your love to people? But I don't love people, so, like, I think that's also why I don't like it. But don't get me wrong, I would love to get flowers. I would love to get anything. Like, I would love that just little, like, oh, they think about you, but I also think that it should just be genuine, and people shouldn't be just buying stuff for their significant other on a specific day. It's just, like, I think it's a really cute day, but I just think it's also because I don't ever really, like, I've never had that, that relationship then, so it's not like, like, your boyfriend can, like, get you those cute flowers. And I also think, for me, I hate Valentine's Day because I see so many girls getting flowers, and I've never gotten flowers, so it's like, oh, okay. So, like, okay, it's just, like, it's just a little bit of, like, okay, it's, like, I think, honestly, I'm gonna say, I think because I think I hate Valentine's Day so much because I'm honestly jealous. Like, I'm jealous of how people are able to easily love each other, and I'll say it, like, I think that's why. But I also just, like, Valentine's Day has never been a favorite of me because I never really got stuff from people. I feel like I always gave stuff to people I never received. So I think that also was, like, really toxic for me. So, like, I'd always get people stuff and they never got anything from me. So I think that also just made me feel some sort of way. But positives come out of Valentine's Day. Like, Dairy Queen has Valentine's Day heart-shaped cakes that I'm gonna get, like ice cream cakes. And the Chick-fil-A platters, oh my god, I literally love those so much. And I also love just going in the aisles and the cute little bears. But then, like, at the same time, I'm like, okay, like, it's not fair because I'm not getting one of these on Valentine's Day. No one's telling me Happy Valentine's Day. So, like, what? Like, I'm in envy of you guys. I'm in envy of all the couples out there and all of the girls that, like, or boys, whatever, get the flowers or the chocolate. Like, I envy you guys so much. And speaking of envy, I wanted to talk about this. Okay, I envy, like, basically every single one of my friends, like, close friends. Like, I feel like everyone envies something. Or not even, like, it's not even a jealous feeling. It's just you envy them. And it's, like, I don't want to, like, I think just specifically for me and, like, my group of friends, like, my close friends, I think I envy so much about each and every one of them. And it's just, like, it's so bad. It's not even that I'm jealous. It's, like, oh, it's not like I would want to be you. It's this just, like, I wish I could do that. I wish I had that type of personality. Or I wish I had that, you know, get going attitude. Or I wish I could do this or do that and stuff like that. And I hate doing that. Because I hate nitpicking people and be like, oh, like, I wish I could be better than them. But it's, like, that's one of my worst traits about myself. And I hate that so much. But it's just, like, yeah, I, like, kind of am a jealous person to an extent, but I'm not. Like, for me, it's, like, especially with, like, liking people or, like, talking to people, it's, like, okay, like, I know you don't like me, so I just, like, I can lose feelings very quickly, but at the same time, I don't really show my feelings well. I'm a very, like, mean person. Or, okay, not in that way. Like, a mean person that's sarcastically mean. So, I feel like when I talk to people, especially if I like them, I come off so mean. And it's so bad because then it's like, okay, yeah, I liked you, but I was actually being mean. And they probably are like, okay, yeah. So, I think that also has a lot to do with it. But I just, like, I can say, like, everyone's a jealous person to an extent, but I don't think I'm a jealous person. I think I just envy, and I think I just don't, I think for me is I try to create situations and this probably is, like, for a lot of people, I'm just saying, this is how I feel, is I try to create situations where I know that I'm gonna know the outcome, so I try to, instead of seeing how the situation will go, and leaving it up to them almost to, like, say, whatever the outcome, I try to make sure that I know the outcome is going to be this blank or that. And I think that just comes from a place of, like, I don't like that. I don't know what the word is for it. It's just like it's almost like you self-sabotage yourself because you don't. I'm a very person that, like, I love to be in control of stuff. Like, that's one thing about me is, like, if I'm not able to be in control of, like, the things that I do, things that other people do, I think that bugs me the most, like, especially when people do things and I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, just why? Like, I don't understand. And I think I get so pressed about those things because I feel the need to control everything that affects me or, like, affects close friends, that I feel like I just spiral and I get really, like, it just becomes my whole personality for that month, week, day, whatever, because I feel like I just have that need to control it, and that's so bad, but that's just, like, it's something that I feel like can take people a long while to realize it. It's not just, like, you can't just realize it with people telling you, oh, well, you're bossy, or you're controlling, like, you're like, okay, well, I am, or, like, or I'm not, like, you deny it, and I think you just have to come to the fact and accept that, and I think it's hard to do that, especially when you're a teenager, because you're around, like, just the environment and the society that we live in, it's just, I feel like it's harder to do that, at least for me. I don't really know, but, yeah, anyways, I hate Valentine's Day. I think I just envy all the people that get stuff for Valentine's Day, and I think I just envy the meaning behind Valentine's Day, so I think that's why. I hate Valentine's Day, so, yeah. I also just, like, hate men. Like, I just don't know why they're there, but I already talked about that. I just don't get it sometimes. Like, I just really don't get it. But, anyways, Also, can we talk about, I don't know if it was just me, but why has this week been so long? Like, I think this week has just been so long and I don't know why. And I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, I just want things now. Like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I just don't. And, like, I want that. I want the weather. I love cold weather because I'm a very hot-natured person, so I love to feel, like, comfortable. But I hate, like, I love summer because it's, like, no school, hang out with friends. But I also strive on schedule because when I'm not in schedule, it's hard for me to, like, stay and do stuff unless I have something planned. And so I think it's hard for me to do that. But then I hate summer because I hate the heat. Like, I love heat when you're at the lake or at the pool. But besides that, I don't like it. I love that, like, perfect 60 to 70 degree weather where it's like you can roll your windows down, you open the windows in your house, you don't need the AC. It's like that perfect type of weather where you can put your windows down and, like, it's not too sunny, it's not too hot, it's just comfortable. And, like, I just love that weather and I just want, like, my life to feel like that, and it's just not, and it just irritates me. And, like, I'm really hoping that, like, spring, because, like, my birthday's in spring, which I hate so much because, like, my birthday's in April, and so it's, like, so rainy, and, like, I hate that because I love, okay, don't get me wrong, can we talk about this? I love thunderstorms, but I don't like the wet, humid rains. I love the, like, peaceful, nice day rains or thunderstorms. I love storms. Like, I love thunderstorms because it's, like, I love when it gets, like, gloomy, like, because I'm not a type of person to where, like, I love light. Like, natural light is okay, but, like, I love just having curtains closed. I love just, like, subtle, comfortable lighting, and I think that's why I love thunderstorms so much. And I just love that feeling it brings, because I feel like when it's gloomy outside and it rains, and it's like you hear the sound of rain, you hear the sound of thunder, it just gives you that, like, oh, you can take a nap, you can watch movies, you can just chill. I just love that feeling. I think it's just I love that feeling of comfortness. Speaking of movies, because it's literally supposed to rain today, and I'm really hoping, okay, like I said before, I'm not a romantic, okay, I am, but I'm not. Like, in my head, I'm a really romantic person. Out loud, action-wise, and, like, words-wise, I'm not, because I'm never gonna admit to people, like, certain things. Like, I would never do that. Like, just why? Like, I'm not, no. So, but I hate romantic movies. Like, there are literally, I can think, okay, I love Christmas romantic movies, but besides that, the only, like, the movies I'm literally gonna watch tonight in a row that I really love that are, like, romantic, I guess, are To All the Boys That I Loved Before. And I read the books and I was like, oh my gosh, and when they made the movies, I just, like, love them so much, and it's because I envy those cute little teenage love relationships, and I just wish, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love these movies. And then I go back to reality after watching every single one of them, and I go back and I'm like, okay guys, so actually reality sucks, my life sucks, just be better. Why don't I have a boyfriend like that does cute things for me? So, but I hate romantic movies. They're so stupid, they're so cheesy, but that is, like, the only series that I love. Those 3 movies I love watching, they're so cute. I just love the storyline, and I love watching them, and it's just, like, I feel like the rain is perfect time for that. And yeah, I just think love is overrated, but I think it's also because I don't have someone like that. Like, when I see all my friends with, like, their, like, boyfriends, like, because why, okay, so tell me why, like, my niece and nephew, or my nieces are, like, 13 and in middle school, and they already have boyfriends, like, long boyfriends that get them, like, things, and I'm like, okay, like, why can't that be me, guys? Like, why can't that be me? And I'm just like, okay, like, this is so funny, because, like, when is it my turn? When is it my turn, y'all? When is it my turn? And I think that's why I just envy it so much. So, yeah. But yeah. So, yeah. But anyways, that's it for today. I kind of just talked about love and just yapped about myself, but it's a podcast. It's my podcast, so I can kind of do what I want. I also need more topics to talk about. I just kind of ramble. So, if you guys let me know, make sure you guys follow my Instagram. This will be up. So, right now, it's 5 o'clock, so hopefully it'll be up by 5:15. Make sure you follow my Instagram, Mason's Manifesto. And make sure there should be, if you're listening to this on Spotify, there should be a Q&A section, and put like stuff in there, and then I'll like shout out. And then also make sure you're following the Instagram, because in March, hopefully in March, praying, if you guys follow the account, make sure if you're a follower, if you've been a follower for at least a month, you'll be putting a giveaway that I'm doing with a company, hopefully, for free tickets to something. I'm just waiting on approval and stuff like that, and so hopefully that'll be due in March. So make sure you guys follow so you can be like have a chance to win that. And also, the more followers I get, the more things I can do like this, and I also get paid for them. And like, who doesn't want money, and why don't you guys want free stuff? So make sure you guys like actually follow. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and yeah, I'll be posting another podcast next Wednesday. Bye.